Today, Kevin and I have a variety of Kroger brand eggnog, and one of them's different to try for you. I have the low fat, the original. This is vanilla, and these are all eggnog.
I have the vanilla boiled custard, and then we have pumpkin eggnog and cinnamon eggnog.
These were $3.99 each at Kroger, so it didn't matter whether you bought the boiled custard one or the eggnog. They were all $3.99 a piece. So I figured we would start out with the light and go with that. Rich and creamy eggnog, grade A pasteurized, homogenized, low fat. This is a half gallon, 64 ounces. It is a half a cup, is 120 calories, and there are 16 servings in this container.
They try to make that really sound good. Half a cup is only 100 and something calories. Half a cup's not much. That's like, what, that much? It's not much.
And I could drink my weight in eggnog.
Literally. Well, you could tell that's low fat.
Yes.
It doesn't have that rich, thick, creamy kind of texture to it.
No.
Flavor's okay.
Yeah, the flavors are nice. People from other countries want to know, does it taste like eggs?
No.
It does not taste like
I don't know
eggs.
why they call it eggnog. It's like a custard, honestly, but it's really, really thin.
And the spices, it literally just says spices.
There's nutmeg in there.
Nutmeg
There's a little
is
ginger, there's a little cinnamon.
I think the common theme, though, for most eggnog is the nutmeg is the strongest flavor, but it's usually really, it's thick and creamy.
It's like a custard.
Yes, this is, it's not as thick, and you can really tell it's light because it lacks the thickness.
I'm curious, though, that's the light.
Yeah.
And this is the original. So this is 170.
So this was 120 calories.
This is 170.
Okay.
8 grams of fat.
Where are you saying? Oh,
3 grams.
Where are you saying that? Oh, 3 grams of fat. Yeah.
So it does.
This even has cholesterol. If you're watching your cholesterol, this has 35 milligrams of cholesterol.
Oh, this only has 19 grams of. I'm sorry, cholesterol. 60 milligrams of cholesterol.
Yeah. This has 20 grams of carbs. So if you're on keto,
this only has 19. It's actually less.
If you're doing keto, forget about it. You ain't drinking eggs.
Total sugar is 19 grams of carb sugars.
That's why when we did, the calories, that's why when we did the video and we reviewed those new Voortman wafers, the eggnog, I said you would be better off to eat this whole package of cookies than you would to drink you some eggnog, because eggnog is a lot of calories. Okay, so this is original. It's sweeter too. It's sweeter.
But it's
so much
it's got
sweeter.
a thicker texture. Now that is not the most seasoned eggnog I've had.
No, so this is Kroger brand. We have reviewed a lot on the channel. We've reviewed, I think, Hood brand, Southern Comfort, Lactaid, and I'm going to tell you what was a huge surprise is the Lactaid is one of the best eggnog. I loved it. I thought it was absolutely wonderful.
Just because they take the lactose out of it doesn't mean it's not good.
Oh, it was terrific. So I think that would come as a surprise to a lot of people, though. Yeah. Some people just buy one brand every single year. But if you're curious about a certain brand, do a search, Tammy Dunn, eggnog, or whatever the name brand is, and see if we've reviewed it, because we may have. Other brands.
We've only tried the ones in our area.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Other brands, if you don't see it on the channel, it's probably because we don't get it in our area.
Those are both good. The low fat and the regular are good, but they're not as strong seasoning as others we've had.
Right. So
they're still good.
They're very good. If somebody bought that and had that in their refrigerator, I went to their house, I would totally drink either one of them. I would prefer the original. Mm-hmm. But would I choose that over other brands? No, I would not.
There's other ones that have more flavor.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. You take the first of this. This is the vanilla, and it is 170 calories for half a cup. Now, are we going to be able to tell it's vanilla?
You can tell it's vanilla. The difference is, can you tell it's eggnog?
Oh my gosh.
It tastes like melted vanilla ice cream.
That's exactly what it tastes like. It tastes
but
like,
it's not eggnog.
It tastes like a vanilla milkshake from Dairy
It does,
Queen
yeah.
that
Yeah,
you've
vanilla
just
milkshake.
you've let it sit there for a little while, so it's become more liquidy.
It's thick, but it's not solid.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean that's just like a vanilla milkshake. So it does not taste like eggnog any longer whatsoever.
The texture is eggnog, but it doesn't have the nutmeg.
But it's wonderful.
It's very, very good.
Okay, so let's compare the eggnog to the vanilla boiled custard. You have that one. It is also 170 calories. So, is there a different process here with these?
I'm sure it's just made differently. How much fat does yours have?
Okay, let's see. The boiled custard, it's the same calories. The fat is 8 grams.
8 grams?
Okay, the cholesterol is 60.
60.
The carbs is 20.
20. It's the exact same thing. So it must be just made a different way.
Okay, the ingredients.
Pasteurized milk and cream.
Cream, sugar, egg base.
Egg base.
And then you go down and...
Salt, artificial flavors. Yeah, so it must just be a cooking process of some kind.
Yeah, because it has the exact same stuff in it. Okay.
Maybe the texture will be different if it's made a different way. It's thinner. I think there's a little bit different flavor there.
Mm-hmm.
It's more milky. It's definitely thinner.
I think I like them both. I wouldn't turn down either one. They're both good.
They both taste like vanilla ice cream that's melted.
But my preference, the custard to me is just a little bit sweeter. I don't know why, it just seems a little bit sweeter to me. But which one would I choose? I would actually choose the eggnog one.
I would too. Because it's a thicker texture. And I like the texture better. And the level of sweetness is about the same for me.
You think it's the same?
To me it is.
Right.
But I like the texture of the eggnog because it's a thicker texture.
Yeah, but if you...
But it's still very good. Don't get me wrong.
If you've never had boiled custard, the vanilla, or if you've gone to the store and they've been out of eggnog, but they had boiled custard, get the boiled custard.
Yeah,
don't
good.
be afraid to try it because that is truly good.
It's still really good. It's just a little thinner than the eggnog is. It's more like vanilla milk than it is a vanilla, like a thick.
I don't want that to be a picture. It doesn't matter what order these are in because I'm not going to take a picture of these cups.
Because you can see
they
them
all
anyway.
look pretty much the same. Yeah, I'm not going to bother taking a picture of them. This is the pumpkin, and it is
Should be interesting.
170 calories. Yeah. Have we had Prairie Farms? Could that have been a brand we had?
As well,
I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Over the years, we've had a bunch of different eggnogs.
It's thick. Yeah, and instead of that one having eggnog seasoning, it has pumpkin spice seasoning.
Wow. I could just literally drink that and drink.
Take the carton and just jug it.
I'm telling you, if you
it's very good.
If you like any kind of pumpkin drinks, if you're one of these pumpkin spice people from Starbucks, well, guess what? You could save a lot of money and just buy yourself.
You wouldn't save a lot of calories, though.
No, but those Starbucks, and
they're
guess
a lot
what?
of calories too.
If you're buying those, you're probably, unless you're making it on your own, you're probably getting a lot of calories from that anyway.
It's very good.
It's delicious.
It has more of a, whereas the eggnog has more nutmeg, the pumpkin has more of a gingery kind of cinnamon flavor.
I completely agree. Yeah. Completely agree. It's
still got nutmeg. It's just not as strong.
It's just not as strong.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's absolutely delicious though. This last one is cinnamon, and it's only 130 calories. Wonder why it's so many fewer.
They didn't have to sweeten it as much or something.
That's a lot fewer calories.
It's funny. Well, I'll wait until. Go ahead. I'll wait till I drink this one, but I have an opinion about which one I would buy again.
Ooh.
That is different. It's almost like the cinnamon in a cinnamon roll.
Yes.
Like you've just taken the brown part out of the cinnamon roll.
But in liquid form.
Yeah, it's just more milky.
It's weird to drink it because It's like the glaze that you put, the cinnamon sugar glaze that like the Cinnabon, and usually it's a really thick glaze over your cinnamon rolls, but now you're drinking it. Just what you've always wanted to do.
It's good. It's not one I would pick like regularly. It's good to have once.
Because it's a very specific cinnamon.
I would get very tired of it.
I would too. And you would think, oh, how could you get tired of that cinnamon glaze over cinnamon? It's just something that I personally wouldn't want every single morning or afternoon.
Mint or any of that kind of stuff.
Right, yeah.
I would not get either one of the regular eggnogs.
The low fat
or the original.
Okay.
Because I don't think the seasonings are as strong.
Okay. You would rather go with another brand?
I'd rather go with another brand.
Gotcha.
The pumpkin and the cinnamon are those, again, kind of a one-off kind of thing. I would get it once and be done with it. Either one of the vanillas, though, I would get anytime.
Okay, so I'm gonna
either boiled or eggnog.
I'm gonna make it more difficult on you. Pick your top 3.
Vanilla,
eggnog, vanilla custard, and then
probably the pumpkin.
I'm gonna pick the exact same order.
Oh, really?
Vanilla eggnog, vanilla custard, and then pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yes, because that pumpkin,
it's really nice.
It's terrific. I wouldn't get tired of that pumpkin.
No.
Whereas I would get tired of cinnamon for some reason. I would, even though it's delicious. I don't think I would get tired of the pumpkin flavor.
Not as quick, at least. No.
And
like
I agree.
Said, the eggnogs, the traditional eggnogs, there's just better flavors.
Just by other brands. Although, like I said, if you go to Mom's house and she has it in the refrigerator, don't turn it down. It's good. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it.
If you're at Kroger and you want to buy something, buy it. I mean, you're not going to go wrong with it. It's just it doesn't have as much seasoning as the other ones did.
Right.
But still good.
So you'll have to give us your thoughts. We should take a poll. What is your favorite brand of eggnog? I think I know what everybody's going to put. And of course, I guess if you're in another country, you won't get to play along because that's not a thing. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
But you've had custard.
You've had custard.
This is like just a thinner custard.
What's your favorite brand of custard if you're in another country? You could put that down there. Birds.
Eggnog just has a very specific flavoring with the nutmeg. So that's why.
Right.
Yeah.
So I hope you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.